Holy moly. Oh, volume. We're back. We're
What
back.
the want is, but we're already seeing some aggressive and erratic driving, and now pushing the pedal to the metal, 95 miles per hour up what is no more than a 45 mile per hour speed limit here on Studebaker Road, squeezing between vehicles, not stopping for the red lights. Here comes another red light right through. That was a green one, but he has gone through a number of red lights here. He came off of the 91 freeway. We don't know if it's a he or a she, but the vehicle drove off of the 91 onto surface streets just in the last few minutes, and you can see as the primary LA County Sheriff Deputy is right on his tail. And at one point, just a few seconds ago, as we went on the air, it almost looked like he was preparing for the pit. In fact, here he comes. Look at coming up the left side, the left rear, maybe angling for a pit maneuver if he sees an opportunity. Too many cars at this intersection, but here comes a straightaway where we may see that pit maneuver authorized. In the meantime, you can see he's continuing northbound Studebaker Avenue. We have not seen the inside of this vehicle yet. Unclear what the original want is or how many people are inside the car, but he is clearly refusing to pull over and moving at extreme speeds to get away from these officers. He was doing about 40 miles per hour originally when he off the freeway, but he's now really pushing it once again at about 60. Look at that, the street really jamming the direction of Studebaker and Rosecrans. Now in the opposite direction. He was coming.
Oh man.
No. Well, hang with us. We're going to get the signal back. It's breaking up just a little bit, but you can see this is a dangerous pursuit. Chris, we're getting you back. It's a little broken up right now if you could hear us, but bear with us just for a second here as we have a little bit of an image. 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, we know he's on surface streets. Very dangerous situation.
All right, Chris,
we're back. We're back.
Hey there, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, we broke up just a second, though, but he made an eastbound turn onto Rosecrans Avenue after going westbound on Artesia. So now he's starting to form a little bit of a circle here. They've got good eyes on him and plenty of units in the area. So hopefully, if he does decide to bail here or whatever he decides to do, they've got plenty of sheriff's deputies in position.
Man,
now making another turn, another U-turn, now going back in the westbound direction. Rob, can you see, is there anybody in that no passenger? So as of right now, just the driver in that vehicle. We cannot see in the back seat, but that passenger seat appeared to be empty, guys.
An incredible situation to watch this because you almost hope this pursuit goes to a freeway at this speed, 80 miles plus hour in the residential areas. We saw some pedestrians on the road. These cars are just innocently going through their streets their day, and it's 4:07 in the afternoon. And just traffic is going to be getting heavier.
This is going to be tricky.
It's just, it's the worst
clearly, Chris, his behavior is similar to other pursuits. He seems to want to stay in this area.
Bit tricky here, especially this time of the day with this kind of moderate traffic on surface streets, but he or she does not have a clear destination in mind, as a lot of these turns appear to be random. 1 minute he's going east, the next minute he's going west, and he's almost formed a little bit of a, look at that, a spike attempt. I don't think he got him. I don't think he touched that wheel, but that was a clear sheriff's spike strip that he laid out there, but it looked like it fell just short of that front left tire, and so far that front left wheel does indeed look intact. The vehicle steering pretty nominally here, still have at least 3 units right behind him, but look at this. Whenever he comes up on any kind of a slow, look here, another spike strip and another failed attempt there as he went around that. That's going to be the best opportunity they have here, because at these speeds and on these surface streets with so much traffic, that pit maneuver starts to look like a dwindling opportunity. But right now he's now getting onto the freeway. This is going to put him on the 710 freeway, and that is going to be a whole different story here. We'll see what kind of speeds he continues at.
605 freeway, is it indeed the
605 rather? I misspoke there. Yeah.
Well, this is actually a little bit better situation. At least it puts pedestrians out of danger, but still, it's still a very dangerous pursuit, as you can see.
And he's not
on the shoulder.
He's getting off.
It looks like he's getting off.
I don't know if it's a stolen car. I was wondering that myself.
Trying to get this to come to an end. They know how dangerous this is. 2 spike strips, and it did, like you said, it looked like they were even considering that pit maneuver. So they clearly don't want this guy to last long on the roads, especially at the speeds that he's moving.
Right, and the
Slowing
speed
down.
alone will
Traffic.
prevent them from executing that pit maneuver. At one point, he was going to slow down. But look at the desperation here, right up on the curve as he weaves through these intersections. Now coming up past Firestone here. There is a passenger. Look at that. There is a passenger. There is a passenger with cell phone in what appears to be her
lady,
hand, as he's now getting back on the 105 freeway. So from the 605, off-roading there for just a second, only to get back onto the 105 freeway, now going eastbound 101 freeway. Is that right? Is that compass right? That looks okay. Eastbound 105. So eastbound 105 freeway at 90 miles per hour. Again, it's going to be
Thank you, JJ, for the super
real
chat.
question here as to what the original one is. That'll dictate how they proceed. Is there a known weapon in there? Is it simply a traffic stop, or is this a stolen vehicle? All of those things we should find out here in the next couple of minutes, some of those answers. But right now we have no idea what this vehicle is wanted for or what they know about the suspects inside of this vehicle.
Look at him just going past 5 lanes of freeway and now going to the shoulder of the road. I don't know if he's approaching some exit coming up, Chris, but
trying to get around that big rig too. Is this an exit here? Or is it
is an exit. It is an exit. He's getting off of the 105 freeway. That's going to be Bellflower Boulevard. A wild left turn at the red light there onto southbound Bellflower Boulevard. Another opportunity to get back on the freeway. Could make a right or a left, or could go straight through and continue southbound on Bellflower. At these speeds, they could possibly consider that pit maneuver again until he pushes the pedal, which has been the pattern here.
Vicky, no problem. If you could just share it out or just watch my videos, all good.
He starts to really move much quicker, and you can see as he's maneuvering through these intersections, very little braking going on. So you can only hope that as he continues this behavior and this wild driving, that he doesn't encounter much cross traffic, because that's a recipe for disaster. The way he's speeding through these intersections.
Right, a heavy vehicle going 80 miles an hour and residential streets.
Bellflower at 86 miles per hour. Let's show you those spike strips, by the way. They're aggressively trying to look at the top of your screen.
On the right side.
You're going to see a deputy right there. That was
look at this guy. Look at him over the curb.
On the sidewalk. He's on the sidewalk now, back on Bellflower.
Yeehaw!
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, he jumped off over the curb, onto the sidewalk, now into oncoming lanes. Making a wild left. Look at this. Barely braking for these wild turns now in a residential area on surface streets here. Potter Street, and a very, very narrow block here. Potter Street coming up on Cabell Avenue here in Downey. You can see this is a residential neighborhood with a number of dead ends and cul-de-sacs, so it'll be interesting to see if he knows his way around this. More than likely, he may very well end up caught in one of those dead ends, but we'll see, because just in the last couple of minutes that we've been watching this suspect, they're really, the turns have been so last minute and so random. I just don't feel like he's got a real clear destination.
And the passenger looks like she's just on her cell phone. You know, this is the scary part. When I guess you could call your friends if they live in this area to keep the kids inside, because kids are outside after school, walking home.
That's right, and
we're hearing.
Sorry about that.
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Alan. Yeah, you were just about to say, I think we're getting word now to some of those questions. We can now say that this is a unreported stolen vehicle. So it's a stolen vehicle that has not been reported by the owner yet. That is the report that's coming out from the LA County Sheriff's Department. So they are dealing with a grand theft auto suspect. Earlier, we had at least 2 or 3 units behind it, but it's notable how many units they have in position along the way here. Enough so that we've seen at least 2 separate spike attempts. Whether those units happen to be in the right place at the right time, or they were setting up for that.
She could just be so nonchalant in the passenger. I'd be like looking all over, like freaking out, like on my phone, like maybe calling people, whatever. She's just over like chilling, her legs kicked up and shit. At any moment they could crash and die. Her legs are like kicked up and shit.
Fell short, and now he's continuing through another busy intersection here at Woodruff and Alondra Boulevard.
Yeah, all this going on during rush hour traffic, pretty heavy traffic at that, and these various intersections. You see all the cars lined up. Boy, this could end badly if he continues on this route. And just the speeds alone, on Woodruff 86 miles an hour, Bellflower 86, Studebaker 95 miles an hour, Rosecrans 75 miles per hour. Very dangerous pursuit going on here. I wonder if they're thinking about a spike strip again. He's flying right now, 92.
Yeah, wow.
90 miles per hour and not even slowing down for these red lights. And even at the green lights, it's still just as dangerous. When you're going these speeds through red lights and stop signs, it's a recipe for disaster. Can't stress enough at these speeds and the lack of braking, the refusal to even slow down as easy. Barely managed to keep control of the vehicle for some of these turns. They've been so wild, and there's a right turn. He slowed down a little bit for that one, but a lot of these turns have just been taken so fast, so easy to lose control, especially even a compact SUV like that is still top heavy and still easier to lose control. But in any event, a much more quiet street here, Artesia Boulevard, with a little bit less traffic. We'll see if he continues at these speeds, because that may be an opportunity. If it eases up on traffic, they may find a possible opportunity to pit the vehicle. But here comes another busy intersection and some more moderate traffic up ahead here. Again, LA County Sheriff helicopter still following right above him at a relatively low altitude, and you can see weaving through the little bit of traffic that's in his way here, barely slowing down at all for these intersections.
Right. We showed you those spike strips that happened a couple of
Sally,
times.
they
were unsuccessful. And here
on the sidewalk again.
This is, we were just going to say, running some video on the right-hand side.
No doubt about it, Mel. You're the man. You got this. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. If you could hit the like button.
Overshot the spike.
Unexpected chase. The
you
best
can now
way to
see
do it,
five
right?
black and whites right behind him, and he had to pull that spike just fast enough so that none of
Can
those
you walk
deputies
me?
ran over the spikes. And it appears that they were able to avert that. But it just looked like he tossed it a little bit too hard, and it just missed the spikes on
Somebody
the
left me a
strip.
comment earlier. They were upset about the comments that I make about California. Oh, that was
He's coming back for more. He's going back. Look at this. He's snaking right through those oncoming officers back towards the spike strip. Let's see if that officer has another opportunity.
And that was a sharp ass U-turn, cut it clearly, and then swerves between them.
In just a second,
and that passenger, she just chilling still. She really just kicked back. Oh no, you didn't. I'm saying, Kelisha, no, you didn't. Says hi, daddy. Don't say that. I'm kidding. Oh shit! I gotta pay attention. This is crazy.
He has no regard for property or life here. He is just desperate. Bailing in the middle of the intersection. Look at this, right into a city bus, Long Beach Transit, as he crashes into a Long Beach Transit bus. Both suspects running in front of the bus into a shopping center now with their hands up. Deputies in foot pursuit here, and now they've got their guns drawn, tasers drawn. A slew of deputies chasing these two into that shopping center.
You ran into the cops.
Suspect number 2, I believe that's the passenger being taken down there by LA County Sheriff's Lakewood deputies.
Oh my goodness. That was one of the crazier pursuits.
And the vehicle continued to roll and hit a number of vehicles, the bus, and then it rear-ended that car right there. So the person in that van is looking back saying, what is happening?
And the passenger was almost boxed in between the red car and the bus.
As dangerous as this pursuit was, though, this is not a bad ending, considering how incredibly fast that they were moving. And it looks like just a couple of kids in that vehicle.
Yeah, wow.
Scary ending, to say the least, and what could have been so much worse, as you mentioned, and such an odd spot to dump the vehicle. You wonder, thankfully they dumped it when they did, but you wonder why at that point in time, maybe they just realized that there was nowhere to go.
Just like
they just thought they had a better shot on foot, but hard to run these, hard to outrun these deputies.
Okay, we're going to wipe off our sweaty palms, Chris, and thank goodness this came to an end. We appreciate good job out there. And wow, we're going to check in with Dallas Rains now and talk about our weather. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day, even for a pursuit.
And we're drying out in Southern California after that big rainstorm we had with Hillary. And tonight, early this morning,
Damn, just like that, huh? I love the unexpected chases. I was just kind of laying in bed, lazy, and I ordered some groceries to go pick up, the pickup stuff and start off to go into the store or whatever. And I'm doing keto, by the way, and I've been feeling like for the last week kind of like weak. I don't know if it's just maybe I don't know if it's like I know that I don't have carbs in me, the sugar, so maybe that's what it is, I guess. But like you're supposed to be able to get over that. I don't know if it's the electrolytes or what. I still go on my jogs and stuff, but I just feel still kind of like I don't have the same energy. Lisa Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. It says super chat train, jump aboard, show appreciation. Thank you so much. It's Erica J. Thank you for the super chat. It says run, Forrest, run. And deviled eye or Elvis. What do I always say? Eyes. Deviled eye. Oh, devil-eyed Elvis. They can't be upset. That doesn't change the fact that Callie is a hellhole. No, you didn't say it. Yeah, somebody got really upset. She was like, she's been watching for years. And like, I've been saying the same thing for years. We've been joking about the same thing for years. I was like, okay, I mean, I don't know what to say with that. Yo, just again, I'm going to be mentioning this probably every live stream. So if you get tired of it, I am sorry. But, you know, I got to use what I can, or do what I can do to promote my own stuff. And so I have this lawsuit situation that I had to initiate. If you're wondering about the pinned comment, click on that link whenever you like, and you can read the details here. There's also a Google Docs link if you're curious to read the complaint that has a lot of information. It's like 30 pages and actually even more. If you just want to read it yourself and find out what's going on, you can do that there and read up about it. If you can't, donate or anything, you could share the link or whatever, or just continue watching me on YouTube, my videos and all that stuff. That helps out too. You know, I was advised not to talk about it, so I just have that official thing on there, and I'm just doing what I have to do. So, let me see. 3 months. Beach Mel, what's up, True Crime Daddy? Amazing. There were somebody was really upset with me about the Cali thing. I was like, I think people in Cali would probably agree too. I don't know, maybe not all. Like Southern Cali. That's true. I mean, every state has its things. Debbie said, I'm a Cali native and not offended. I still love living here. The person was like really upset. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I guess get on the list. Yo, shout out to, I don't know if he's here. Teabag, yo. Teabag. Oh, that's legendary. Oh, can I accept legendary? Legendary. Teabag made Robo Dog Mel. I love this. Look at that. The standoff guy, that's a really good question. Maybe we can check for updates real quick. What happened? I know he's deceased, but like, did he kill himself or did he get killed in the injury? And also with this case from earlier, the Rolls Royce. What the hell happened with that? Did they update anything? I don't see any updates. Let me see. No updates with that. Let me see. Active shooter. I forgot the guy's name. Standoff was pronounced. Confirms that the suspect in the standoff was pronounced by medics on scene at 5:08. The scene remains active with dozens of officers. They still haven't said. The suspect had fired at officers and shot down at least 2 drones, which actually we heard 3. I don't see it. If anybody sees it, I don't know who killed who. Was it the officer that killed him or he killed himself? I guess I have to update that when we see it. Because I don't see anything. And I would think maybe they'll do a press conference. Suspect, hold on, is this a press right here? Let's see. Let me see what this is. I get pissed off at Florida too sometimes. I love Florida, but I get pissed off at Florida too sometimes.
Tactical response, starting with the exceptional work.
Oh no, they're gonna make it listen to another app.
So obviously, it was a multi-agency tactical response, starting with the exceptional work of Pittsburgh SWAT, and then our supporting partners from Pennsylvania State Police, the Allegheny County Police, the Allegheny County Sheriffs, the Attorney General's Office, the ATF, the FBI. So all of those tactical resources were deployed throughout this incident to bring it to the ending resolution that we came to tonight. And in that coordinated effort saved many lives, many officers' lives, in a very tense and
video of a robo walking Mel, that would be so dope.
The officers preserved life of the neighbors, preserved life of those living next to that structure, and also obviously our officers. So at this point, we believe that the subject was neutralized in the gunfight, and with that we have given and did give him every opportunity.
So I guess he was killed by cops. I mean, he said neutralized in a gunfight. Like, they really gave this guy a lot of opportunities. Many people could have died in this, and for this guy to try to stop it. It's a sad story, but you know, at some point, I mean, all these bullets flying everywhere. How many lives are you going to risk? You know, how many people have to put their lives on the line? So, Big Leb 5389. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, was it the same guy from Houston that came out hugging the machine? Nah, that would be wild though. Imagine that shit, but no. Thank you for the stars, Joyce, on Facebook. You live half your life in Florida. I really love Florida. You know, when I first came to Florida from New York, I hated it at first. Now I can't stand. Now I've gotten older. I have a kid now. I value like my space and like non-craziness. So like I could never imagine like living again in like a super crowded, just people on top of you. You can't even breathe. You can't go shop. You got to take the public bus because you can't park anywhere. Or the subway, which is even worse, and just like this whole thing of like everybody on top of you, everybody just crowded, and I don't think I could see myself living like that again. And so when I first came to Florida, I couldn't stand it at first because I was used to one thing, and then over the years, I ended up loving it. I love it. The beaches, the activities, the nightlife, the freedom, especially when COVID came around. It made me appreciate Florida just that much more. When I saw how New York was doing things and Cali, I was thankful. Thank God I'm over here. I was here in this place, that I can make my own decision to do what I want to do for my child or for me. You're right, Jody. Jody, I'll give you that. I think I've been to upstate New York. I think it's beautiful. And then I've been to Jersey, I think, once or twice. I think there's some bad areas, but like Jersey can be really beautiful too. I guess all the areas, because Cali, I heard Cali, like mid Cali, North Cali is beautiful as well. I've only been to Los Angeles and Cali, so, and I had a good time. It was expensive and crazy people everywhere. I mean, you could argue the same for Florida, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say which is worse. I feel like Cali's still worse, but I don't know. Oh yeah, the Kohlberger stuff, right? So I saw a post on Kohlberger because people keep asking me about. There's two interesting things going on. So the Kohlberger stuff, I think his attorney's trying to say October 2nd is too fast, right? Damn, Juno said we never wore a mask and did great. Let me see. Hold on, I saw somebody post that. What's going on with Kohlberger? I haven't really been keeping up too much. I think that they're trying to like push it further. Waives the right to a speedy trial, right? Delaying this. That's what you just said that in the chat. Yes, somebody was saying that. So, and I kind of had that feeling. That's why I wasn't putting too much on October 2nd. Like I had a feeling that they'll probably push it back. You know, that's why anyway in October we want to do Harmony Montgomery anyway. The other thing as well is Sarah Boone. You're not going to believe this shit. Or maybe you will believe this shit. Because if you've been following the trend of this story, you will see beautiful Messy Balls sent this to me. Thank you for sending me this. I think somebody else sent it to me as well. But so check this out. Sarah Boone, if you don't know, this is the woman that, I don't know, convinced her boyfriend or whatever, or her boyfriend supposedly, to get us out of a suitcase. She zipped him up and left him there to die. Allegedly, of course. I mean, I'm saying allegedly, but it's literally on video, right? But I forgot what her defense is trying to be. But Sarah Boone's attorney has filed a motion to withdraw from the case, saying that Boone's best option is to represent herself. Bro, this is the latest in a string of attorneys. It's been nobody wants to take this chick on. Nobody. I just wonder, like, I don't know, like, the law or whatever, but, like, after a certain period, like, you are, what's the damn words? I should ask my attorney. I don't know. You're supposed to be given a lawyer, right? Or representation or something. Like, that's your right. Nobody wants this chick, so what do you do in that point? at that point. He said she should represent herself. Let me send him a picture because I'm just kind of curious. Let's see. I don't know what this means. Let's see. Just send this. That's just kind of funny to me. So I don't know, man. I don't know what this lady's gonna do. Wants to represent you. And it's been multiple lawyers. I mean, I don't know. Could she make? I don't know. Could she argue? Could she try to get off by not having representation? Or this is lawyer number 6. Yeesh. Listen, and if she represents herself, that's, I don't know if she could, but that's, I mean, she has the option, I guess, but that's going to be interesting. If she decides to like, I'm doing this shit on my own, that will probably be an interesting trial. And she keeps sending the judge letters too. She has, right? I don't know. Like, is that messed up that they don't want to represent her? Like, somebody should, right? Or is it like F her, whatever? And Juno said the 7th, proving that we have no constitution and foundation. Yeah, I thought like somebody has to do it. Somebody has to take the dirty job. Look at Letitia Stalk. Letitia got representation. Fifth Amendment violation. Yeah. She could argue ineffective counsel. And to be honest, with how much he has refused to contact her, she might get away with it. That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if she might be able to pull some shit off. Thank you, Google. I mean, shit. If Letitia Stalk, the woman that killed her stepson in really horrific ways, and we covered that trial, or Taylor Schwabiznis, right? The woman that was high with, I don't know if it was a boyfriend or like kind of like friend, the side piece, whatever. But yeah, she was married, so I guess the side piece. They were high. They put a chain around his neck, start choking him to death. He coughs up blood, kills him, then proceeds to keep touching him and doing things to his body after he's deceased, using toys and all kinds of shit. Then I think pulls him to the edge of a bed and like I think cuts his throat and drains the blood into a bucket, then decapitates him, then puts the head in the bucket and takes some of the body parts somewhere else. And his mother, the victim, comes downstairs to see or check on the son or see what's up, and she sees her own son's head in the bucket. If she can get some representation, damn, nobody wants to touch Sarah? Wow. I mean, I know it's kind of like one of those things that seem very open and shut because there was a video. So this woman had recorded a video of him. It's online. It's on YouTube. A video of him like saying, I think like, please let me out. You can see the suitcase. You can see him like he's like hitting the side of it. His body's in this thing. And she's like talking shit to him. I forgot exactly what she said. She was saying something about, stop with the memories, Oaks. She was saying something about like cheating or this is what you get or something. And I guess she was drinking. They were both drinking. I don't know if she deleted the video or not, or she forgot about it because then in the interrogation, which we covered the interrogation, they're talking to her and she's saying she doesn't know what they're talking about or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, well, how about this? And they show her the video of her talking shit to the guy while he's in the suitcase. Big Leb, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Boone is the reason why I don't drink wine and play hide and seek now as an adult. Crazy ass Looney Boone, right? Oh, you're right. Sam Galaxy, he did cut off his phallus. That's a nicer word, I guess, or I don't know if it's really professional, technical, medical, whatever. But she did do that as well. And that was in the bucket. And there was even rumors of like, wasn't there a part 2 where like they thought maybe didn't they? Some people thought maybe she had eaten him or something, or part of him or something. Because she was a big fan of Jeffrey Dahmer. I wonder if I still got that picture. She had taken a picture smiling and shit with Jeffrey Dahmer's image or something in the background. I posted this a while back. Let me see. Because we covered that trial. Let me just type it on Google. Maybe I'll find it faster. I have a huge folder of download stuff that I clear every once in a while. Taylor for business. Jeffrey Dahmer. Hell nah. Check over here, smiling. Oh, you know what was really fucked up too? The meme that they brought in the meme to the trial. That she's over here taking like a selfie, and then this guy with a picture of him like in the background and shit. So it's Chef Boyardee, Jeffrey Dahmer. I'd never heard of that meme until this trial. And it was actually admitted into the trial. This is crazy. Chef Boyardee, no preservatives, now with more meat flavor. I mean, how crazy is that, huh? And it was allowed in. Which I think they should have. I think it's all related, personally. That's a shame. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says you're entitled to an attorney, not an attorney of your choice. Okay. I've seen judges tell defendants it's this attorney or represent yourself. So she keeps complaining, and that's the Sixth Amendment. Yeah, man. Since you don't drink Pepsi anymore? Yeah, what a crazy I think she did like aspire to be Jeffrey in a way. It's a way to delay the case that can be played over and over to keep her out of prison. Lawyers are generally the ones advising this for losing the cases. Well, so I don't know what's gonna happen. All that to say, I don't know what's going to happen. Her trial is set to begin October 2nd, which, you know, her trial has been pushed back so many times. So again, that's why I'm not holding, I'm kind of day by day, really. I'm looking forward to the Harmony thing. I think that'll be more than likely that'll be happening in October. And that's probably going to be a pretty heavy, probably another heavy, sad trial, you know. So, oh my God, yo, Sam, that whole chopping it up shit, that was like the worst. I wonder if I should have a clip here. When the witness came out, that witness was friends with both of them, I think, with the victim and the killer. You know, this guy was chopped up, basically, I guess, you know, and so this guy comes on there. Let me see, I have the clip. I know I started making the highlights for the trials now. I didn't clip it? Oh, I didn't post it. Was I? Oh, maybe I didn't post it for fear of being canceled. But it happened, and everybody kind of turned their face like, oh, I thought I posted that. Wait.
So offered.
It's somewhere. I don't have it though. Tabby says, I live on keto. You have to have enough electrolytes. I use Vega Sport. All right, let me look that up. Vega Sport. I think that's what it is. I think it's maybe like a little, like, I don't know, magnesium or potassium. I think those are the things that they say. Vega Sport. Vega Sport what? Like hydrator. Workout. I'm sure it's not hydrator. They got a hydrator. You should not do a lot of cardio. Oh, no. On keto, lifting weights is better. Okay. All right. I'll try some. Do that. I have MCT oil. I do have that already. I have MCT oil. I got organic coconut coconut stuff, whatever. Bulletproof coffee, great for you. Okay. That Get It All mix though, that might have too much sugar. That's the problem with that. They have Vega Sport hydration. Maybe that's what you're talking about. It says vitamin C hydration, 0 sugar. Oh, that's pretty. Take a look. I think I found it. Perfect. 2 grams of carbs. It has magnesium, has calcium, and it has potassium. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to do that. Thank you. Saving your life. So, and like I said too, it's really unfortunate that I missed that trial for Breasia Terrell is still going on. That I should have covered that trial. I mean, we have a lot going on, but we could still go back and watch everything over again. But that would have been a trial to watch for sure. That was a messed up story. Deserves some attention. I'm very curious about that trial. But we'll see, because we have a lot going on. And there's so much. And then next month is CrimeCon too. So there's a lot going on. That pickle juice thing. I hate pickles though. I don't know if I could drink pickle juice, but I did hear that was like one of the best hydrators is pickle juice. I don't know about pickle juice. She represents herself and she can't appeal for a second trial. You have to fill in the bubbles. Hell on Wheels trial. She killed 2 boys speeding into a wall. Holy moly. I watched the interrogation. Oh, that might be interesting to watch. I watched the interrogation of Breasia Terrell's suspect. It really pissed me off. We could even just do that to start and get our feet wet. If we could find the interrogation, maybe we could just watch the interrogation and see how we feel. I could just pull up the basic information of that story, and then we could just kind of like watch it. Because we used to do the interrogations too sometimes. That's a lot of fun. And you know what I mean? Like, it's really interesting. What do you mean fun? One of the most legendary interrogations, if you've never seen it. I wonder if you guys in the chat could think about it or know what it is. I already know. Who's been here for a while? What's the best interrogation we've ever covered on here? I mean, it could be, maybe that's subjective, but I think I was drinking this night when I was watching this, when we were doing this shit. Come on. Mo, yes. Yeah, the I don't know guy, Stephen McDaniel, yes. I love that shit. This dude was such a especially when he got caught.
To tell you anything?
No,
Thank you, Janie.
If she had, I could have done something. I could have lent her a handgun. I've got a little handgun that I have for defense. And
bro, I don't know what's with these people. All this talking. He was like, let's see.
He looked around and just trying to find anything to figure out where she was.
She doesn't have any family in Georgia?
I don't know. As far as I know, all of her family is in Maryland.
Have you met her family before?
There was one time that I met them. They came down
frazzled.
First year. She had a little dog, a little brown dog.
I would almost say we could rewatch this whole thing without by itself there again. I'd even rewatch this whole thing again.
That she would exercise out in front of the law school, and it got hit as she was coming across the road. I heard the car hit it and ran out, and she was there crying, and thankfully there was someone who came along who knew a vet or something, and they helped that, and her family came down I think a couple weeks
Bruh.
after that or something. I
All
met
this
them
talking.
just briefly, but we've been
stalker.
trying to figure out. She has a boyfriend up in Atlanta, but someone called him, and he hadn't heard from her. No one could figure out where she was.
Who was the last person to be with her? You said that somebody had seen her on Saturday?
Yeah, she went over to a couple friends' house, Garen Mueller and Joe Cairns. They live over on Walnut, and they said that she was over there in the morning, and then that was the last time that anyone we've been able to find out from had seen her.
She hadn't mentioned what she was going to do that day or anything?
Joe, he got onto her computer last night to see if she had said anything. She'd sent an email out to some people that afternoon talking about like going out to eat or something. And the last thing that there was an email that she sent out after 10 that night where she sent to, I think it was someone in Atlanta, a friend of hers in Atlanta, and she said that she was afraid in her apartment that she thought someone had tried to break in on Thursday night, and she was afraid to stay in there.
You broke in.
Where did you hear that from Joe?
He pulled it up and we read it off the screen.
She had said that to a friend in Atlanta?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but...
And you hadn't heard anything on Thursday night?
No.
She never came to you to tell you anything?
No,
Thank you, Janie.
If she had, I could have done something. I could have lent her a handgun. I've got a little handgun that I have for defense. And
Bro, I don't know what's with these people. All this talking.
She could have slept over or something.
I mean, it's good. They're doing it. The reporter's doing a good job. He keeps talking. Let him keep going.
yeah, something. If she was afraid in her apartment, then get her out of there.
Is that tried to break in on Thursday?
That's what she said in the email. She thought that someone had tried to break into her apartment. She said, like, Macon hoodlums tried to break into my apartment on Thursday night.
Macon hoodlums?
Is that her car parked there? The Chevy?
No.
Small car?
No, I think that's the detective's car, Detective
her car's
Patterson.
not even there?
No, it was here earlier, and they towed it. It'd been there for days, and then they towed it to, I guess, look through, see if there was... Yeah.
How did she find out that something was wrong with the police here? Was it like when you walked up a little while ago? Or?
No, the police were called last night, and they came and they looked around and they didn't see anything. They went in, we looked around the place, no sign of a struggle, no sign that anyone had broken in, just nothing. Just she was gone. All of her stuff was there, her ID was there, her wallet was there, but she was just gone.
I guess there's still more. We're gonna watch the interrogation here in a second.
Where's that part where she tells him?
Please hit.
There we go.
Let's get the algorithm going.
Did you just come home and see the police here?
No, I was here this morning. I couldn't hardly sleep.
Oh yeah.
I was up until early hours, and then I got home and I just collapsed. And then this morning they knocked on my door. They were looking around trying to find anything, and a few of the other friends, Burpee and Garen and Ashley, they were here. They were here last night, and they'd come back this morning. And I just went out and talked with them, and then they moved us all over to the side, and they bussed us all down to the department and kept us there until I got back just a little while ago. And, yeah, they took statements trying to find out if anyone had seen anything, if anyone had heard anything, when the last time anyone saw her was.
No, they haven't confirmed, at least not with us, that it was Lauren that they found. Are you holding out any hope right now?
I hope, but if they found it on on the property somewhere.
Oh, I think I passed it already.
Imagine
if
maybe
there's like,
someone had snatched her over there.
oh, yeah, passed it. Is it this part here?
Has seen her since Saturday. I haven't seen anything. I mean, you always hear noise outside, but it's just people walking by pretty much.
And she just recently graduated from Mercer?
Yeah,
Let's see where she's at. Friends.
Back in May. I mean,
Somebody that might want to hurt her?
we went to see if there was anything right when everyone got here.
The parking lot area, I know they've been doing a lot of, I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you heard it? Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there?
Look at his face. Look at him.
I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what
Bro,
I mean?
they
Like,
told him a body's recovered. This guy was charged with her death, after, but they told him a body was, he's just like, what?
Just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of, I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you heard it? Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there?
Look at his face. Look at him.
I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. So that's why we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
Bruh. Yo, I had never heard of this story until tonight. Just browsing. Yo, this detective, I don't know what's going on here. Just so weird. Like, this is Manchurian candidate.
Seriously can't help us out.
His number is in my cell phone.
Bro, he's like a robot. Like,
That's a start. Where's your cell phone?
At the apartment.
In your apartment? I mean, it's kind of late to be calling him. Does he stay up late?
I don't know.
Do you have a grandmother or is it just him?
My grandmother passed away.
A while back?
Yes.
But you're close to your grandfather, right?
Yes.
I mean, don't he own some property or something, he said? A couple of acres?
My granddaddy or my grandfather?
Who lives in Pike County?
My granddaddy.
Does he own any land down there?
Yes.
Okay. And do sometimes you go down there to visit him or something?
Last time we met, I went down and visited with my aunt and uncle.
this is so weird.
Okay. What did he do for a living? Was he an attorney like you?
He worked for the Southern Railroad Company.
Is anybody in your family an attorney?
No.
You're the only one that went through law school?
Yes.
Well, that's an accomplishment, don't you think?
Yes.
I mean, it took a long time, right?
Yes.
A lot of studying.
Yeah, we were joking about this chair too, because I don't. He was riding this shit to the very edge. I'm surprised the thing didn't break. Thanks, Amanda.
I think you told me earlier you were from up Atlanta, or did you live in Atlanta or Griffin or something like that?
Lilburn.
You don't have any family left up there?
Yes.
Well, who lives up
What kind of surprises me too, and we're just
saying because you're not smart enough to solve it.
I don't know.
Or you think you're smart enough to be a detective?
I don't know.
No.
He's shaking his head.
Steven.
The other guy's shaking his head.
Steven.
So,
Steven, listen to me. We're real people, and we're here to talk to you. I like to think that we're friends, okay?
Oh yeah, we're friends.
Friends communicate back and forth. The only thing you said is yes or no, and I don't know, okay? It makes me feel like you're treating me like you don't like me, and I feel like I've looked out for you today. Everything you said you wanted, I've given you. I've tried to give you food several times. You know, I feel like we talked. You told me about how you like to look at porn on the internet.
Excuse me?
You expressed to me that you're a virgin, correct?
Oh!
Yes.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff you tell friends. You know what I'm saying? Right?
So he's saying they got a bond together. Carter B, thank you so much for the super chat.
these people aren't making this up. You have another vehicle.
No, I don't.
So your grandfather's a liar. Is that what you're saying? You're calling your grandfather a liar. I just talked to him. And he said you own another car.
I don't.
So he's lied to me.
Hey, love letters.
Steven, we're telling way too many lies in here.
So you're telling me they're lying?
You're willing to tell me that you're a virgin and that you told me you jack off the porn on the internet, but you don't want to admit to having another car? That makes me think you got something to hide, Steven. That concerns me. You tell me things that most people wouldn't tell somebody else, but yet you lie about something simple.
Why are you trying to hide that you have another car? What's the big deal?
I don't have.
I got 3 cars.
You do.
No, I don't.
It's not at your house.
What happened to it?
I've never had another car.
That's the only car you ever had in Macon?
Yes.
Okay, let me go talk to him again, because that's not what he's saying.
What is this? I can't. I don't know. The way he turns his head too. He's like,
What happened to Lauren?
I don't know.
You like her, don't you?
She's my friend.
Did you ever think about having sex with her?
No.
You never tried to talk to her on a dating level?
No.
Let me go talk. They got his grandfather. Let me go talk, make sure that he owns another car, because he's telling us he doesn't.
she's like trying to scare him and shit. I wonder if he even really talked to the grandfather. He's just bullshitting.
Be right back.
So you telling me, see that pretty girl right there?
Yes.
You telling me you looked at a pretty girl like that and you never once thought, ever, man, she looks good. You never thought that?
Hey, quiet.
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand? You know how when you're sitting there, you see a girl walking down the road?
No.
And you say, man, that girl looks good. You ever see a good looking girl down the road, you think to yourself, man, that girl looks good?
Yes.
You never thought that about her?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me you look at porn on the internet and get off to that, but you never looked at her and said, man, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with her?
Yes.
You have?
No.
They're like stumped. The perfect, I don't know, anti-interrogation.
Have you ever thought about what it would be like to have sex with Lauren?
No.
You've never imagined having sex with Lauren?
No.
Have you ever had sex with Lauren?
No.
What do you know about that body we found today?
I don't know.
You don't know? What if I told you that I believe that you do know?
Uh-oh.
I don't.
What if I told you that I could prove it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Says Steven looks like Edward Scissorhands. Halfway.
That I possibly have evidence to show that you do have something to do with that body, correct?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because if I hadn't done anything, I'd say, nope, there's no way. But you say you don't know. Why is that? Why do you say you don't know? Is there a chance that maybe something's there?
No.
Why did you say you don't know?
Because I don't know.
Because you're worried about something? Maybe something that happened, that maybe something got mixed up with something and you're worried about that?
No.
Then why do you say I don't know?
Because I don't know.
How would you not know? If I was asking you, did you just rob a bank? If you didn't, you'd say no, not I don't know, right?
Right.
So why do you say I don't know?
Because I don't know.
You don't know if you had anything to do with that body?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What if I said I could prove that you did?
I don't know.
Could you explain it?
I don't know.
This is wild.
Today you told an investigator that you were worried about us possibly finding blood in your apartment, didn't you?
I don't remember.
You did. Now why would you be worried about that?
We all looked in Lauren's apartment.
Did you see blood?
No.
Then what would make you think that there was blood taken over there? Nothing would make you think that unless you saw it. Because, see, I didn't see no blood.
Close.
None of the other Lawrence friends saw blood, but I know now that blood was there. And now I believe you saw it. You saw that blood. You know that blood was there. And that's why you're worried about it.
No.
Did you know? Why do you have blood up in the inside of your nose?
I don't know.
He's got to be looking at him, staring at him. Look, he's just like him.
You don't know? But you saw that blood. That's the only way that you would be worried about it. Because that's like saying, I'm worried about red roses being under my pillow, but yet I never put them there. That doesn't make any sense. You know, your brain doesn't even think to operate like that unless you knew something was there. Does that make sense? That makes sense to you. You're a smart guy, right?
I don't understand.
Oh, he's like, wake up. He's just like, let me get something out of this motherfucker, some type of reaction. And the thing is, he didn't even flinch. I feel like I could react to this shit so much better than I did back then. But
I don't understand.
He's like a sign of life, like some type of like reaction. Nothing, bro. Just still. What's the word I'm looking for? Stoic, maybe. Oh, he's like, wake up.
You knew that there was blood in that apartment.
No.
Yes, you did, Stephen. Yes, you did.
No.
There's blood in your apartment, Stephen.
Are their hands
That's right.
touching? Their hands
There's
are
blood in
touching.
your apartment. Stephen, this is hard, buddy. I know this is hard.
Oh, he's touching. Yeah.
And I can tell it's on you. You want to let it go. There's blood in your apartment, Stephen. You didn't get it all up. It didn't all come off. You scrubbed and you wiped. But we can tell that. Don't you watch CSI? Yeah, we know it.
Yeah, we know. You don't watch TV? Or these YouTubers? Come on.
Stephen, why is there blood in your bathroom?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Why, Stephen?
I don't know.
Has anybody else been in your bathroom?
The police were in there.
Other than the police?
Throw the police in there, yeah. Throw them under the bus.
Who else has been in there?
No one that I know.
No one. And you recently cleaned your bathroom, didn't you?
No.
How long ago?
I don't remember.
A couple days ago?
No.
Over the weekend?
No.
No, you don't know.
I don't remember cleaning it.
Do you use drugs?
No.
You ever use acid?
No.
Are you on medication?
No.
Are you on acid? Dexter's a great show.
You're lying, Stephen. I wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. I wanted to be here with you to go through that process because I know you're not a monster, man. I know you're not a bad guy. You're just a hard-working student trying to pass a bar exam, ain't you? You ain't got a lot of support from your family, do you?
Yes.
You do? A lot of people can't say that. And the fact that you do have support from your family should make things easier because your family wants to feel like they've raised somebody that tells the truth and is honest, right?
Yes.
Did you hurt that girl, Stephen?
No.
Have you ever hurt anyone, Stephen?
No.
Damn, he got closer too. Like, kind of like.
You never hurt anyone.
No.
I've hurt people, Stephen.
Let me just skip ahead a little bit to this one.
Hello, and you talk, Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight? They talkative, Steve and everything. They talk about how he's always.
I almost want to slow it down to get the country in it, but like, we'll keep playing.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to people that he works with and everything. They talk about how he's always expresses himself.
But he don't know.
He's very talkative. Steve, they say you're so talkative, buddy, that you're always so friendly. You stop in and say hello, and you talk. Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight?
It reminds me of a certain situation where I see you very talkative. I was talking about a chick I was dating at a time.
Use yes, no, or I don't know.
No.
Well, you sure were talking to the media tonight, weren't you?
They asked what happened.
Yeah, that's what we're asking you. What happened? What'd you tell them?
I told them
You
what I
didn't
knew.
that you didn't know. Do you drink at all? Do you drink beer?
No.
Are you on meds? Are you drinking? Are you high? Are you mentally disabled? What is up? No, I'm not. Naturally beautiful. Thank you for the super chat. He sounds like Carol Ann from Poultry. Actually, still around too. Another chase? Not that I know of. Let me see.
You know,
normal.
We have to go to our best resources when we're trying to do anything.
No,
you know, it's kind of like the guy who wants to get his oil changed. He goes to Jiffy Lube. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for Lauren, and you said you were her friend. Aren't you her friend?
Yes.
Y'all good friends?
Yes.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Like, how good of friends?
I don't understand.
You don't understand? You don't understand how good of friends y'all are?
I don't understand what you're asking.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all close friends? Are y'all just acquaintances? Y'all study? I mean, how good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all really good friends?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know if you're not a really good friend? Let me ask you this. Maybe you're saying that because you don't know how she feels about you. How do you feel about her? Do you consider her a really good friend?
She's a friend.
But not a really good friend?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know?
I don't know what you mean by really good.
Are y'all really close?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
So you never told her any of your personal business?
No.
She ever tell you any of hers?
No.
You ever see her upset?
No.
She was always a happy person, wasn't she?
Yes.
Why are you acting like this, Stephen? You see how I'm able to talk in complete sentences? Like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know.
I don't know if this is delayed or not. Kristen from 303, thank you so much for the super sticker. And Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Gracias, gracias. Roro, thank you for the super chat. Shelly, thank you for the super chat. Did y'all hear about the Oklahoma teacher that went to school drunk? The video's crazy when you think it's in a school. Oklahoma teacher drunk. I'm looking up. It sounds like, oh my God, yeah.
Why is that, Stephen?
I'm not gonna say no. Don't do it.
I don't understand.
Know. You don't understand. What don't you understand? I want to be able to help you to be able to communicate with me better than that, Stephen. I feel like we can help each other.
I'm gonna do it. All right.
Stephen, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Do you know where she's at?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Stephen. You said you have.
Yes, Steven, you have.
And you say you don't know when the last time you cleaned your bathroom is, that's a lie. When you say you don't know the last time you saw her coming,
I think I might. Hold on.
Weeks.
And helping.
Thank you for the cooperation.
Time. 3 years.
3 years, and you've never watched her walk through her front door.
Yes.
5 seconds, I said, you ever watched her walk into her apartment? You said no.
Well,
So I'm going to ask you again, have you ever watched her walk into her apartment?
Yes.
When was the last time?
A long time ago.
How long?
Before graduation.
It's been that long. And you graduated when?
In May.
Beginning of May, end of May?
Middle.
And you hadn't seen her walk in her apartment since?
No.
Did you ever help her carry up groceries and stuff like that?
No.
Never.
No.
You ever help her carry her laundry?
No.
She's never needed your help with anything?
She asked for help with the computer.
You ever offer help with her for anything, carrying stuff for her, anything like that?
Yes.
Like what?
Robot.
When she was moving out during the first summer.
Oh, this guy. All right.
Where was she yesterday?
I don't know.
Liar. That's right. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are lying. How long do you continue to do it? She's got a mother and a father and a family out there that is sick over everything. Where are you?
It's crazy. Everything this shit.
You're gonna look at this right here, this little girl right
This
here.
is so crazy. Everything this shit.
You're gonna say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't know.
Yes, you know. What are you gonna say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you gonna say to me then? Cause you know, like I go like that. Look at my hair. That's how easy it falls out. Look at all that on your head.
Yeah, all that shit.
You don't think
got.
nothing fell out? It did.
Yeah.
It did, Stephen. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. So you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Stephen. I believe that you did something stupid. Opportunity to show hair, man. Your hair is there.
Strangle him. Like just.
How's that, Stephen?
I don't know.
Yes, you do
Oh,
know.
come on, you know. Yo, I'd have to like grab his ass, like strangle him, like just shake his ass. I couldn't do this shit. I couldn't do it. Sorry.
Yes, you do know, Stephen.
I don't know. I'm crazy.
See how easy?
He's crazy.
You remember moving the body?
No.
Yes, you do, Stephen. Why, man? What happened? Tell me, bud.
Oh, what?
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Stephen. Your hair's with the body. Quit lying. You're not a monster. Things.
I don't know.
Stephen, why are you going to keep telling that? Man, screaming, Stephen.
I didn't do it.
Hey, you did.
Crap.
Do your hair and take it over there?
That was one crazy part, but I don't know where it's at. It's a really long video. With this guy asking him something about it. I don't know. Steven. Let's check this out, and this will be it. Then I gotta head out. But this is the what somebody was just saying in the chat about police video shows third grade teacher being arrested after allegedly being drunk on her first day of school. It's in Oklahoma. Kimberly Coates. Oh shit.
There are too many options.
Should put this in the other browser. Oh man. Oh yeah. Sideshow Bob. We were saying that before. Kind of hot in here too. I have to turn on AC. Steven. Yes. No, I wonder where he's. I mean, obviously he's locked up, but I wonder how he's doing. Steve. And you notice when he was doing that interview, the way he talked was completely normal, and then the interrogation, he's not.
Blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon.
How to do this?
You're just gonna blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon as soon as I tell you to. All right, ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school? Is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Is that what it says? 2.7?
Here's our drink that you have.
Oh shit!
What's in this drink?
That's a Diet Coke.
Is there anything liquor in it?
Nope.
Open it. Smell
So if I go into the
Taste it.
classroom, am I going to find anything else?
Did you go to your vehicle and drink if we go out and search your car?
No.
So where did the liquor come from? Did you leave
Have a
campus?
stash.
Not today.
Search the kids' backpacks.
Have you? This thing is pretty accurate.
No, I know it is.
So-
I know it is.
You blew like a .24.
0.24.
I don't know what that means. What's
Legal limit's .08.
Wait.
okay?
Do you drink often?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to understand why.
No, I'm seeing a counselor.
What is
I'm
the
seeing
video?
a counselor about it. So
You actually mean it though. Some people don't.
Okay, no more games, right? Yeah. Other than that.
Oh, they're coming out hard. No more games.
my juice.
Can I try again? That there is wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
You still dodging?
You drinking up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
I'm gonna have Spencer come in the back way, and I'll take her out the back way.
Oh my God.
But she's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it.
What in the hell's going on? What? Oh my gosh. Teacher, leave those kids alone. Wow. The teacher being treated like a student, like a child. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to head out for now, man. Thank you guys so much. Listen, I appreciate the people that are able to help out with the legal fees, out-of-pocket legal fees. I'll just say Casey. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, because actually I have to. I only want to say the public names. I don't want to say any of the names that are not public. So yeah, Casey, thank you so much. Trudy, Anne Marie, oh, thank you so much. Elaine, Jody, Suzanne, Victoria, Rosemary, Wendy, Felicia, thank you guys so much. Really, 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 really touches my heart. Thank you for that support. I mean, regardless, we're gonna get things done, but it really makes things. You know, I don't know. I can't say much, but it really helps me out. So thank you. Oh yeah, no problem. The lady, a lot of times those people with alcohol, sometimes they'll get second chances. You know, if they go get counseling and stuff like that. You know, I don't know. I've seen like nurses have that issue, and depending on the situation, they've been given second chances as long as they go to counseling or some type of, I don't know, AA or whatever. I guess it depends. But at the same time, too, when you're caught like that, just, you know, own your shit and admit it. You know, I mean, I don't know why I keep lying. By the way, there is, for any of the people that are into politics, tonight is the debate. But the thing that's happening with that, the thing that's gonna, so there's the debate going on tonight. But then Tucker Carlson, he's doing his own thing with Trump separately. And what I had heard is that he's doing. So I think the debate's gonna be on Fox, and Tucker got let go or fired from Fox, and so Tucker, I heard he's doing it like 5 minutes before Fox does their shit. That's gonna be kind of a shit show. That's going to be interesting because what I'm curious about if he's going to be able to beat, and he might, I think he could probably pull it off, beat their ratings, depending on where he's doing it. I don't know. Let's see. It's an 8. Look at this shit. 8:55 p.m. I don't know. It's going to get dirty. I've been saying politics. It's going to get crazy as shit. And yeah. Let me see what else you guys are saying. I think I don't know who's debating the regular debate. I don't know who it is. Let me see debates. I'll find out for you. Republican presidential debate. Okay. The Republican presidential debate's happening tonight. I find that shit entertaining. Some people, I find it really entertaining sometimes. If I'm just chilling in the house, walking around, have a glass of wine, some dinner. Sometimes that shit is really, really interesting. And so they have, they got Tim Scott, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Vivek, Chris Christie, Mike Pence. Well, that's going to be some shit. Mike Pence, Doug Burgum, and Asa Kutchin. Who the hell is that? Asa Kutchin. Asa Hutchinson. Okay. Hutchinson. I like the Indian guy too, Carly. I seen him on The Breakfast Club, and I seen how they treated him like shit. I don't know much about Chris Christie, but I heard that he's actually decent. I've never listened to one thing. I've only really listened to Vivek before, and that guy's kind of interesting to me. I definitely want to see the thing is, I would have liked to see Trump with all these people, so that would have been really, but just like the one-on-one thing of just Tucker and Trump, it's not going to be really, I mean, it'll be interesting to watch, but it's not going to be as interesting as if they were all in there trying to make their point and debating and all that stuff. It's like separate. But I think it would be dope as hell if they beat out MSM and like their ratings and stuff. That would be some dope shit. I heard Hoax, yeah, the whole thing of he wants to raise voting age to 25. Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of controversial. I like everything that guy had to say. That guy was pressed when he was on the Breakfast Club. There was some lady on there that was like really, to me, in my opinion, vile to him. And he held it down the entire time and kept it respectful and just like, okay, cool. Oh, okay. Crowder. Nice. I like Vivek, but he's no Trump. You're watching Tucker. Yeah, what do you guys watch now? You watching anything? I'm probably going to listen. I feel like I want to watch both, honestly. I don't know if I can squeeze it in all tonight. I do want to watch both. It's going to be a shit show. Yeah, I'm here to watch the shit show. Arkansas, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Asa Hutchinson was our previous governor before Sarah Huckabee. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So I love you. Thank you so much again for coming through. Make sure you check my link when you have time. Just click the link. You can just share it out to whatever. Read the details on there. And just thank you so much for the support. Have a good night. Take care. Peace. Peace. Bye.